So we are Blades in the Darking.
On another great Saturday night.
That's right. And we have also decided that porgs are good. Porgs are good.
Pretty tasty.
Porgs are good. 2 days before Christmas. I see that you're all here with me, which means that we are all equally sad.
I'm not sad.
I'm good with it.
You're all my friends. It's the Christmas spirit to be with your friends on the holidays.
What he said. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just engaging in Christmas cheer. That's what we're doing.
Now let's murder some people.
Christmas murder.
That's right.
Don't worry. I'll go emo for all of us.
Our guy dressed up for your game. Sweater vest, button-up shirt.
Chris didn't. Look at him with that hoodie.
Chris went full murder hobo.
Yeah, he did.
No. Jedi.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Jedi, murder hobo.
Is there a difference?
Visually, they look the same.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
I believe Edlund had some bookkeeping.
Yep. So looking through the book, I realized I've been doing some things wrong with my character, particularly with alchemicals. So I was treating it like the various drugs, oils, and poisons are things I have to learn. But those are common. All alchemists know those. I am actually supposed to have a special formula. So looking through the book, there are three examples of special formulas. The one I'm kind of looking for is the Vitality Potion. It accelerates the healing process with a +4 ticks on a healing clock, which, in this group, that would be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I needed to have special effects since I'm kind of working on slowly making him, Victor Frankenstein. The ability to make a flesh and blood hole that passes better. And so my idea...
People keep trying to find homes for their knives, and they just can't find one.
Exactly.
Just practicing my stabbing. What?
So right now, the Vitality Potion. So I'm thinking what it is. Mine is a version of that. It's Dr. Wakefield's Vital Powder. It's an alchemical bath. So you go and you soak in it. It gives you healing, but the other side effect for me, what I need, is it actually delays decay. So I can have body parts in the alchemical fluids not decaying. So I can use them later.
You should also put in a side effect where you can use it to join body parts together without, them assemble a limb out of just separate parts.
Officially, I do actually have binding oil, which permanently fuses two surfaces into dissolve. Now that's probably more Wonder Glue, but
yeah, you should make it. It should also give you a buzz like cocaine.
I like it.
Okay, so basically, you've got an invention, or not an invention, but an alchemical concoction that only you have the.
Well, reading it doesn't say. It says I have it. I don't know if it's. Right. You begin with one special formula. I already know.
Okay. So we have to follow the inventing creation questions, which you did. You did the first one, which is what type of creation is it and what does it do? Then the player asks, what's the minimum quality level of this item? And the GM answers.
So the quality on this, by the Vitality Potion itself, is a 3.
Yeah, that's
now mine is a updated version of it.
And yours is only +3?
Well, that's the thing. I might change it to +4 if it makes sense, and then just to make the other something else higher. The cost higher. Because officially right now, the Vitality Powder is it's got a number of consumable of 1. So I can't really lower that. I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
That makes sense there.
Yeah.
So it's got to come down to the quality level. So maybe the quality higher level is just one higher. I have a couple additional herbs and herbs in it, so it still is a +4 ticks when people bathe in my vital powder.
Well, first of all, it's not powder; it's a goo, right?
No, I'd say it's powder. If you get a chemical bath, then I pull the powder in. It makes it like a Jello. So it could be a mixture of both.
Okay,
Delicious Jello.
cool.
It's like
Everybody getting a bath of Jello.
Is it lime flavored?
Yes, that's what that is.
Okay.
I feel like it's probably decay flavored.
Okay.
I'd rather think it's lime.
So yeah, then I think I agree with you. I mean, I think it sounds like a 3, which that already is, but maybe with an additional drawback on it, probably.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So it's already rare, but it's still a 3, and the minimum is still a 1, so you can't really go below that already, right? So then the GM asks, what rare, strange, or adverse effect of this formula or design has kept it in obscurity out of common usage? And you answer.
So I think with that one is unlike the other powders like this, you actually got to spend time in it. So to heal with it, you have to spend like a day in it or something.
Okay,
Or, 8 hours.
So an extended period
You
of time.
soak in it.
You're soaking in it.
Exactly.
Okay. Huh.
It's not a quick line like other potions. It will take time. Now it's still quicker than natural healing that certain of us have determined
All right.
sucks.
All right. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And then the last thing is, what drawbacks does this item have, if any? And the GM answers that one. And I'm going to say, yeah, it's unreliable, probably. No. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do unreliable, I think.
How about this? Unreliable on the healing side. I do kind of need the decay one. So when you're sleeping in it, you won't decay. You might not get healed.
No, I'm going to say unreliable on that part too.
Okay.
Because that's hard to tell, Like if you want to preserve something, you really just know that it's preserved after you've preserved it.
Does this smell fresh to you?
Right. It's lemony fresh.
That's just to cover the odor.
So you've made yourself a Jello bath.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sad or do not.
So yeah, then it's a 3-1, tier 3, 1, rare and unreliable, I think. And remember, on unreliable, it just rolls its quality to see if it works or not. Which, since it's tier 3, that's 3 dice. So
Ooh.
pretty good odds.
Okay. Sometimes it can go bad.
Yeah, sometimes it goes bad, but and you find out when it smells funny and your arm falls off.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's fine. It wasn't my arm to begin with.
Okay, everyone, go ahead. Go ahead and get into the pool. Don't worry about that corpse in there already. I'm just storing him for later. Just jump in there.
That's a different customer. He doesn't talk much.
Don't worry about it if he never comes out for air.
Oh, I assumed he was dead.
So, the other piece of business, I think, right up at the top, the other piece of business is this ink rake search has finished. I'm deleting it. And now there's a big article that comes out in the paper.
Oh no.
The Duskwall Chronicle, about the thieves in Six Towers. It's a big front page expose talking about all of your nefarious dealings. And it's actually fairly accurate. They're not putting in all the details. They tend to, it's written in an 18th century yellow journalism type of language. So it's like a certain esteemed individual was seen, that kind of stuff. So they don't drop big highfalutin nobles names, but they definitely lead some hints in there that, you've had some dealings with the Eruvian consulate. You've had some dealings with Penderin. There's all allusions to those things. And yeah, they definitely mentioned, you're in Six Towers, hiding behind an innocent merchant shop.
Are we still sure we don't want to kill them?
That sort of thing.
There's a lot of them.
I could take out most of the writers, I'm guessing, pretty quick.
And I should probably mention that story was penned by Loria.
Is she the one that we left holding the empty bag?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Okay. That is Kristen Bell with glasses, as I recall.
Okay.
Yes. Loria Danner, actually, is her, full name, which, of course, she uses when she...
I mean, how tough can a bunch of pin pushers be?
I'll come into the shop holding one of the rags. What the hell is this dretch?
I think you're muted, sir.
Who pissed off
the newbies?
I've got mine framed.
We pissed off the newsies ages ago.
Not good.
I don't know if you've got the other one framed or not, Timothy. Do you? The other article they wrote about you and your gang?
Did they have a second article about
Well,
me?
there was the one with Edland. Lighting fire to carts. Him as an arsonist.
I did not have that one. I'll have to go out and try to find that one.
Yeah. So, the actual effects of that are, I don't know, obvious. People know about you.
Does it drum up any business?
It might drum up some business.
Actually, does that increase our reputation?
It doesn't increase your reputation. I think you're muted again.
No, you were speaking the first time. Now you're muted.
Oh, was he? I just didn't hear you. Even though I answered your question. How did I do that? How did I do that? Magic, people. But game effect wise, what that actually means is you're going to end up with a level of wanted. The good news is that when you get a level of wanted, your heat clears.
Oh, good.
Nice.
So your heat is all gone, but you've got a level of wanted. And what wanted is when the cops arrest you, whenever that is, for whatever reason it might be, you will serve a longer jail sentence. Basically, it's your notoriety in the fact that they have to make an example of you because, it's out in public now.
Sure.
If there was these criminals.
Is there ever a way to bribe people or get rid of your wanted?
Huh?
What?
You can always get rid of wanted. Or you could, accuse a patsy. And
all that shit was his.
Yeah. All that shit was his. And then he goes and serves the jail and they're like, yeah, that's cool. Now, the other nice thing is wanted goes away when you go to jail. Because then they think, oh, we've got him. And then your wanted level will go down 1.
Okay.
So right now, it's not terrible. And I think at level 1, it means you're in jail like a couple months. If you go to jail.
Yeah, because our luck has been that good that we're going to avoid jail.
Well, I'm just saying.
Look.
There's an even better reason to avoid trouble now.
I've already been in the clinker.
I can track her to her apartment, and we just, fillet her a bit till she decides to recant the story.
So there were certain inaccuracies in her story?
Right. I can definitely find her apartment. Or her flat, or whatever they have.
You'd like her to publish a retraction?
I think she should.
I think I need to go ahead with my plan to what is it? Get a story published about the Erethian military invasion here in the city. I'm thinking that she could publish a thing that's saying, we were discredited to, or we were implicated to throw discredit on our
investigation into
our investigation into that. Yeah.
That's possible. Yeah.
We are actually the heroes of the story.
All those terrible things she said about us.
She was just saying what they led her to believe.
Secrets and lies.
That seems reasonable.
She's their patsy right now. We've got to turn her.
Well, knives tend to turn people pretty quick.
So it's the start of downtime.
Yeah, downtime.
So everybody gets 2 actions.
Hey, I can use my downtime actions to not heal. That's crazy.
You can use your downtime actions to hunt and stalk ink rigs.
Yep, I think that's what I'm going to use them for.
Where are
Stupid ink rigs.
again?
They are on the rules reference 2. Are all the downtime actions. You guys still aren't at war, so you'll each get 2. And of course, you can buy more with coin if you like. I don't know if anybody has an idea what they want to do first, or do we want to discuss what we want to do first and then maybe break up, or what is that? Everybody want to talk about what Christmas gifts they bought each other?
Yep.
I don't know what.
Well, I want to make sure I didn't, buy them something that somebody else bought.
I believe you are muted.
Yeah, that's always embarrassing.
I can hear him.
No,
but...
I did hear him. Okay, weird.
Okay. With my downtime actions again.
Well,
I definitely want to.
So there's no heat to reduce at this point, right?
Right.
No, actually, all your heat just did get cleared.
Okay.
Which is
I don't
neat.
need to be cured.
Okay.
My
Hamish,
stress isn't
you
bad.
want to indulge your vice?
Yep.
You can start that, I suppose.
I could
You can
train,
start there.
or I could hunt down her.
I think I'm in the mood to go sub for someone at Madame Teslin's.
So, all right.
Sorry, to go what?
Submissive. Okay. I've decided that's my vice. I'm all into all kinds of weird kink.
Gotcha. You like being dominated? Fair enough.
Or dominating, both. I like to play both
Switch
sides.
hitter? Fair enough.
Yep. Or, sometimes, somebody says they have a foot fetish, I'm down. They want me to pee on them, all right.
What if they
I
want
got
to
the
pee on
idea.
you?
All right. It's a vice, Mark.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't work out for me.
I need you to slowly walk into this room. You're gonna find the corpse on the floor.
No.
All right.
No.
Pleasure.
What is her stupid name?
Madame Tesla?
Nope, not her. Just trying to think of an actress. I remember her name now.
Make a roll.
Yeah, Hamish. So, what do you normally? You just go to Madame Teslin's?
Yeah.
What's your relationship with her?
Customer.
Customer?
But I occasionally maybe work for her if because I get dumb.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. How do we
Who's
judge
decided?
these things? I don't really know.
I have repeat customers.
Okay. So she is being played by Eva Green.
Okay.
And yes, she will welcome you to her humble abode, her house of sighs and whispers.
Yes.
It's a bit unusual when you go this time. Of course, you've been sort of out of commission for a while, so you haven't been there. But she is actually, it looks like they're loading stuff into her house. There's like some Deathland scavengers around the back. They're unloading a cart.
Okay. So is she closed today?
She's not closed, but they are delivering things.
I will go, get a drink and if she's available to, sit with me.
Of course, she welcomes everyone when they first come in. She's the madam. So, of course, she sees you.
I, of course, always buy 2 drinks.
I was going to say, you buy 2 what?
That's nice. 2.
2 drinks to start with.
2 people peeing on you? I don't understand. What? There's 2 of them?
They call that shotgunning.
Thanks, Danny.
Just remember that for Christmas, everybody. Shotgunning.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of water sport. It's fine.
Right. No, it's perfectly fine. Our president agrees. And R. Kelly. So, why don't you make an indulge vice roll? Let's see how that goes. So, you know how to do that?
No idea.
There's a button on your character sheet that does it for you.
It even says
Where is
indulge
that?
vice.
It is right below where your actual vice and purveyor is written. There's the indulge vice button.
Indulge vice.
Yep.
Any bonus?
Any bonus die here?
You are using one of your contacts, so yes, you do get a bonus die.
Okay.
That was not good.
That was not good.
It wasn't great, but it's better than going over.
Okay.
So you're going to clear 2 stress. Yeah, you get 2 dice. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll clear 2, so you'll have 3 left. You've been out a while, so none of your regulars are in this evening.
That's fine. I mean,
Then I'll sub.
then I'll sub.
But you have a lovely evening of
Debauched sex
Drinking.
and drinking.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I was trying to think of some debauched sex, and then I decided I didn't want to.
Nope.
You don't have to.
You don't have to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, candy canes, Christmas trees, all of it. All of it.
Love it.
Mistletoe. Yeah.
Does someone go next, or do I do my other action?
Depends on what you want to do. If you already know what you want to do, we can do that. Or if someone else has something that they know what they want
I
to
want
do.
to train.
You're just going to train?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well-
Don't forget your training bonus.
Which is what?
If you're training prowess.
Yeah. I think
When I'm
it's-
training prowess, then I get 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, I think it's just prowess.
All right, I'll take that. 2 in prowess. Done.
Let's see. It wasn't just prowess. But
No, it is just prowess.
It is prowess. It is
Okay.
prowess. Okay.
So, what are you doing, Hamish, to actually train in prowess?
I'm training with the guards that we hired, or that I hired.
Stavroll?
Yep.
Okay. He's a, good hardened military veteran, been in the wars. So,
Last time I was training, I got a level 2 wound out of it.
hey, you learned good, didn't you? You learned good.
Killed a couple
That's
rat
ICE
ashes.
body development.
That's right. So yeah, he can he'll train with you. He's pretty rough and gruff. Being a veteran. But you're a street tough, you can take it.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Heal. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal.
Okay. Gonna lay in your jello?
Jello-y.
Nah, I haven't made any of that. I'm just doing my normal for now. And since it's myself, that's one stress, right?
Might be 2.
Well, if it's too stressed, I need to indulge my vice first then.
Oh.
Wait, how does that work?
Also, he needs an adult.
That's what I heard.
Wait, stress is the same as healing?
No.
No. Stress is not the same as wounds.
Okay, I was about to say.
But to heal myself, it apparently requires stress on my part.
Oh, okay.
It is hard to heal yourself.
Eh, it depends on how much you like pain.
You just need to take a long soak in your tub.
That won't help with stress.
So I am going to indulge stress. Indulge my vice. So no one come down to the lab for a while. It's going to get weird.
I don't come down unless I have to.
Yeah, it is 2. It is 2 stress. So you're gonna have to indulge your vice first. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
If it's 2.
Yep.
Okay. So are you just gonna go down the basement to indulge your vice, or are you gonna combine the 2, or are you gonna I don't actually know.
Well, I am going to, get one of the corpses I've been working with.
Okay.
Sorry. Jim's picture just keeps on messing with me. It's like he's sliding down something.
Yep.
That's what he's doing.
So yes, he's slowly, peeling the skin off a head, then cracking it open and studying the brains.
Okay. Gonna hook some wires up to it and see what.
Not yet. I don't got Sparkcraft yet.
All right.
That's the next step.
All right. Guess you can
Dr.
roll
Frankenstein.
indulge your vice as well.
You're a monster.
Your lowest attribute. Wonderful.
You just hit the button. It'll do it for you.
Total device. There it is. Can I get any bonuses?
You get bonuses if you involve one of your contacts.
Okay, I will involve Eckhard.
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna try to get a fresh body,
Want to crack a body open?
but what I'm trying to do is not quite a fresh body, as in not quite a fresh body, as not quite a body.
Oh.
Define. He's not that bright.
So, somebody that is going to die. They're on their very last stage. They've already, been succumbed. I don't know what that word was.
Not either.
So
But
that,
I need to, test.
go on.
There's just enough activity so I can crack their brain open and touch their head and find out what does stuff.
Yeah, that seems fine.
But I'm not a murderer.
You don't have to be a murderer, but occasionally people come up to you and goes like, "Hey, Eckhard, Mike Gramps here. I mean, he's almost done. I mean, he's dead. I mean, he might last 3 more days, and I just got to go."
I got this hair appointment.
So I know a couple corpses have met their fate with the cup of your hand. It's fine. Just don't introduce them your hand.
Tell him he doesn't have to be a murderer. He just has to bring them to you so you can be a murderer.
Well, he doesn't seem real fond of that. I mean, he doesn't get like a lot of people that come up to him and be like, "Yeah, grandma's dead, or I didn't want this baby. You know, that doesn't happen often in his line of work.
So occasionally people don't throw living people out in your cart.
I mean,
I don't need them to be live for long. You know, people throw living people into your cart.
People throw perfectly.
Come on. Admit it.
We were in the back of that cart, like, a couple episodes ago.
That is true.
yeah,
And we were alive.
that's a good point. Yeah. All right, yeah, go ahead and take the bonus die.
By the way,
Yeah.
Is it an extra action to talk to her about what was going on at her brothel?
No. It's only for those particular roles that you actually need to take a downtime action. Any of like just
That's the only reason I didn't ask. So can we get a chance?
You can go back there. That's fine.
Okay.
We can do that. It's just like a soap opera. We'll just intercut your conversation with whatever's going on. We'll just do that for
Well, I'm with Chris for a sec.
We'll do that for a week in a row and really only advance the plot about an hour.
Yeah, it's a soap opera then, yeah.
It's cool. I'm still trying to think of who Eckerd would be played by.
Okay, I was thinking at first maybe a Steve Buscemi, but I actually think he's probably taller, stronger.
I was thinking Ron Howard's brother.
No, because he's still got to lift bodies and stuff. So they've got to be somewhat robust.
Ben Foster?
Ben Foster?
He always plays weird skeevy types. Let's do it. Ben Foster. Except for that one time when he played Angel in an X-Men movie. Other than that, he always plays skeevy types. Did you? Oh, you rolled. So you did. Wow. Wow, you really got rid of some of that stress, didn't you?
Nope.
Well, I guess you know what that means. Eckerd was not able to find you a fresh body. He was only able to find somebody who had recently died. And it just wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same. It just...
Yeah.
See if you can bring him back and then do it.
Well, that's my long-term goal.
It was like, it was lukewarm already. I mean, ugh. Is that enough stress so that now you can heal?
No, because that would still just leave me one left for the adventure.
Yeah. Well,
some days it's just not worth breaking out the bone cracker.
Now, you know what you could do? You could throw some money at Eckerd.
I don't have enough.
You might be able to find something a little better. Basically, just, you could re-roll the dice. Just do it again.
That's what I'm going to have to do, because I just don't have much.
I mean, you can use your free action to do that too, and just, or you could spend a coin.
The bonus is I can't overindulge with this right now. So
that's true. You can't. That's better.
Yay.
But is that clear?
Leaves you with one, I think. Yep.
Oh, two. Oh, no, that's a good point. It is.
Yeah, I mean, you still get the other action.
Yeah,
oh, dang it. Dang it.
Fail.
No, I was marking off the Gravesville sheet. Why is that in the same location?
So when you roll,
how
many do you remove per die?
You remove what you rolled.
So it actually says in the little box.
But it's the highest roll.
Yeah, you just take the highest die.
You only ever get the highest die.
Okay.
Yeah.
For any roll.
So, I have some drug addict that's going to be dying here any moment. Got their brain cap off, and I've just got a metal rod, and I'm touching their brain.
Okay.
Different places, seeing what it does.
Various things happen when you do that. He suddenly smells flowers. He pees on your leg a little. He remembers a memory from his childhood. He spasms a lot.
He tells you he's experiencing humor while weeping.
Spontaneously burst into laughter.
Yep.
Nice.
That's what happens. You learn a lot.
That felt good. I've got like books full of info now.
Now you know which parts of his brain to eat. Go ahead and make your healing roll. Oh no. Take his strength inside of you.
Right.
You know it's going to be great when I can publish the Dr. Wakefield's books on anatomy. Only one thing is stopping me. That title of doctor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so accreditation.
I mean, it's true. You also haven't done a residency or a fellowship or anything.
I will have you know, I got through 1 year at university.
Yeah. Is that what
Before
you,
they kicked him out.
as a mad scientist, is that what you tell them? I only got through 1 year
Not
of
for
university.
studying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
They called me mad back at university in my freshman year, and then I dropped out. Just didn't have the same ring to it.
No, they kicked me out for doing illegal stuff
For being too dedicated to science.
That's right.
and crime. That crime was probably a lot of it too.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got a point.
Okay, I is done.
Okay. Bond or Timothy?
Hmm?
I'm going to track down where that reporter lives.
Where Loria lives?
Yep.
Hmm. Why would you want to do that?
So we can talk.
Where are... Oh, there. Okay. So how are you going to go about that?
Well, I'll figure I'll use my my hawk to
What's his name?
I have not had him up with a good name yet.
Is he a
Otherwise I would've said
Hawkanaut?
it. He is a Hawkanaut. He's an honorable Hawkanaut. He's going to inform me when she, leaves her place of business, because I figure this one she'll be the most paranoid.
Okay.
And then we'll swap off, like, I don't know, when she gets a few blocks from her abode or from her business, and then we'll track her to where she actually lives.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Why don't you roll?
I will. What is the position?
It's going to be... I always forget these terms. Why do I always forget these terms?
Risky, control, desperate.
It is going to be controlled.
And effect.
It's going to be standard.
Okay, so it's going to be great, because when I gather info to locate a target, I get +1 effect.
Oh, is she a target?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Oh, is she? Is she? Do other people know that?
Not necessarily.
Okay. All right.
This might be a downtime target if
Yeah,
no one else agrees with what I want to do.
That's fair.
I mean, we've all got to follow our hearts, our muses, so to speak.
Okay. And then also, Shane, there's a button on there where you can roll quality, right?
Is there?
I thought there was in one of the updates. There was. You can roll a fortune roll. Actually, that'll work.
Oh, fortune roll? Okay.
Yeah. So also make a fortune roll for your hawk.
Okay.
Because this is hunting, and so that definitely applies.
He is a higher tier than me.
Well, he's equal to your tier, but because
No,
he's
he's mine.
hunting.
He's my tier +1 according to the book.
Right. He's tier +1, and then because he's hunting, he gets A bonus die? Is that how that works? Anyone? No. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Expert
Okay.
has quality.
Yeah. It rolls.
Expert has quality equal to your creature +1.
Yeah, and when a cohort performs actions for which its type applies, it uses its full quality rating. Otherwise, its quality is 0. So, yes.
Okay.
You are hunting.
So, yeah. What effect?
It's the same. It's controlled standard.
Okay.
It's just, if he rolls better than you, then it's just
dice.
It's more dice.
Does he get bonus dice?
No. This is just in addition to your roll, essentially.
Okay.
So you actually rolled the best. So.
Okay.
Which was a 4, right? Yep.
Yep.
So, all right, that's enough to track her.
I have to use my bird for something. I gotta come up with a name for him.
Bird.
No.
Well, this is Adventure 7, and it was only in Adventure 6 when you guys finally decided on a gang name. So
that's a good point. We've really needed one. We haven't been in the paper,
but now you are.
Like negotiated.
Now you are. It's awesome.
Did they get our names right in the paper?
Yes, they do.
Awesome. Our gang name too?
Yeah.
We just came up with that.
No, they.
Wow, they've got somebody inside.
They're the ones that gave that name to you.
Oh, goodness.
Nice.
They did a good job.
You're like, yeah.
I just wanted to track down her apartment so I can leave a gift basket.
Right. Okay. Well, she is not in a good neighborhood, but you can track her to her flat. It is one of those. One of those.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it's like a row house kind of thing.
Okay.
There's the sort of narrow hallways that go up, and a bunch of different apartments on the different floors. But it's one of those ones where young unmarried women live together.
Okay.
So there's like a house matron.
Gotcha.
Type of thing.
Make sure the unsavory types stay out.
Right. That the gentlemen callers leave at a decent hour, and that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Young girl needs protection in the big city. What?
What was her name again?
Loria Danner.
Loria Danner. Okay.
Like Gloria, but without the G, and not spelled that way.
Well, how is it spelled?
It's spelled like Laura, but with an IA.
Okay. Well, that's how I spelled it. All right. DANNER.
Yes, I believe there's 2 N's, but yeah.
Yeah, 2 N's. Yeah. Okay. So she lives in a row house. What area is she in?
Home. I can't remember the name. Was it?
Because they were in the docks, weren't they?
They're in the docks. I'm thinking she's probably Charter Hall.
She's in Charter Hall? Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Charter Hall.
Yeah. So that's just a gather information roll. That's not actually a downtime action.
Okay.
So somebody's tea is ready.
Yeah, sorry. It's my wife's.
Well, her tea is ready.
Yes.
Timothy, you got anything?
I'm going to hold a press conference down at the Leaky Bucket.
Okay.
I'm taking copies of our article, and I will be signing copies and answering questions for drinks.
Okay. That's all
also
fine.
Indulging my vice.
You are indulging your vice. Okay.
What's your vice, Danny?
Getting blackout drunk. Carousing
and done.
You can totally do that. You can go down there with Martin He will keep the drinks a flowing, and of course, other people will buy you drinks. Of course.
Do I get any bonus dice for being a celebrity?
You don't get bonus dice for being a celebrity. You get bonus dice because you involve Martin.
Okay.
But I will also tell you that Kara will join you.
Okay. Who's Kara?
Girl. It's your
Who's
girl.
Kara?
Oh, okay.
Who's Kara?
That's right. I remember now. Okay.
You should
send her with me next time.
Oops.
And that's pretty much her attitude too. Like, if women get too friendly with you at the bar, she pushes them away.
Oh, okay.
Your claim, dude.
I have overindulged.
Okay, well.
You know the risks, Danny. Come on.
He had 5 stress.
It's practically impossible, but I did it.
You sure did it. All right, so you know what that means. I don't. You may not know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't think you've actually done it yet. Or no, you did, I think, before. But anyway.
No, this will be the first time I've overindulged.
Okay, well, you have to pick one of these things.
Well, now there's consequences.
It's on rules reference 2, at the very, very bottom on that last column. But it's attract trouble, brag about your exploits. You're kind of already doing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could be lost, which is play a different character, or tapped. Your current purveyor cuts you off.
I am bragging about our exploits because they've got everything in this article wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them the real
damn
deal.
paper.
Sounds about right. All right, so that means you guys get 2 heat, which I'm just gonna go ahead and mark there.
That's lovely.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my stress.
Yeah, you can clear your stress. And yeah, you get blackout drunk. You wake up and you don't recognize where you are. Takes you a little bit, but you are in Kara's bed.
You need
a healthier vice. You could come with me next time.
Kara is being played by Asia Argento. How do you say her name? Asia Argento?
I think you're right.
That name sounds
except way more strung out.
Way less healthy.
So Asia Artino, like she was in Fight Club.
Who was she in Fight Club?
She wasn't in Fight Club.
No, I said like she was in Fight
Oh,
Club.
like she was in Fight Club. Gotcha.
As if she was in Fight Club? Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that.
Oh wow, that's nasty.
Asia Argento.
If you do not or cannot indulge your vice during downtime, you take stress equal to your trauma. That's gross. So I think I messed up our turf.
How so?
I think I marked it off.
We'll turn it back on.
Well, I don't remember where it was. Does anyone remember what our turf was?
We didn't have any
You
turf.
didn't have any turf.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, you've got all the claims. You've got them right on the sheet.
Yeah, we didn't claim anything this turf.
Yeah.
Right.
We're on the verge of that with this drug den. Or did we get a drug den yet?
You actually do have the drug den, which reminds me, somebody needs to roll that for the drug den. Who wants to volunteer?
I'll do it. I'm already there. What do I roll?
It's a tier roll minus heat.
Yeah, just hit the roll fortune button.
So just be 1 die then, because we're only tier 1.
Right. And this roll would have technically been before you went and indulged your vice.
It would have.
So you would be at 0 heat. So it'll just be whatever you roll.
So,
Okay, number of dice?
Just one.
Just one.
And for the note, you can put drugged in or whatever. Damn.
Nice.
what'd you roll?
6.
6.
Oh, wow. The new drug den is taking
They're
off.
doing good.
So that's 6
You
extra
kids are
coin.
Great. All right, I'm adding 3 coin to gray bills, which will max us out. So 3 coin has to go elsewhere.
Okay.
Well, once again, why don't we just do 2 and then each one gets 1?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
That.
So yeah, the Libertines are really bringing in the customers.
Go
Well, you
Libertines.
know, they've got spare cash.
Yeah, exactly. They're dealing with a rich clientele, and
They know people.
this is a new
And I can actually do
this is a new source for
lot
them,
of
so
work.
they're a little overindulgent right now.
And you used her as the intermediary, so we didn't have to give it to the church, right?
Correct. She's giving it to the church.
Yeah, they're taking part of their cut, essentially.
Right.
Kind of.
What was the other girl's name?
The other girl's name was Vestine.
That's right. It's a good name.
It is a good name. I'm naming my first son Eustace and my first daughter Vestine.
I don't know about Eustace, but Vestine's a good name.
Fine, I'll name my first son Vestine. What?
That works too.
So that was you overindulging your vice there, Timothy. Yeah, you wake up in a strange place and it turns out it's Kara's bedroom.
And she hands me a sack of coins.
She does not hand you a sack of coin, but she does roll over and say, "Go get breakfast."
And then she hands you a sack of coin with which to buy breakfast.
I go retrieve bagels
And locks.
How?
and locks.
And you know exactly
and
where to
big
get
old bloody
those.
sausages.
Hmm?
And big old bloody sausages.
Cathead biscuits.
Oh, does she asked for that? But
You know where to
That's a
get those.
proper breakfast.
You live in a bakery.
you know, business in the bakery probably has taken off a bit after that expose.
A lot of the bakeries are seeing some extra business, actually. There are people who want to see the criminal lair that they have read about.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All the bakeries appreciate that.
So I found our little ink rake's home.
We got to tell our bakers that they should come up with a gravy eel pie.
No, I was thinking the same
Put that
thing.
on the menu there.
I like it, but go with the Grayville roll.
The gravy eel roll. Okay.
It'll become like a big food.
Craze.
It's the sandwich of its time.
Exactly.
It's the gravy roll.
Gravy rolls delicious.
Nice thinly sliced eel.
Anyway, yeah. So I found her apartment. What do we want to do about the ink rakes?
Oh no.
Like I said, I could just go poke holes in her until she decides she wants to change her opinion. But
What is that going to solve?
Yeah, I still kind of have plans for them.
it'll make me feel better.
What are your plans for them?
Go kill a prostitute.
That won't help. They're not ink rakes.
Supporting them into my information army.
All right. I know you've got a couple wheels going on, don't you, Danny?
Yeah.
Some clocks.
Mhm.
So, speaking of informants there, Timothy,
Mhm.
Chief Helker has not checked in quite a while.
Hmm.
Since that story came out. Like, we just haven't gotten any information from them.
Did the story say anything about Chief Helker?
It mentioned that, with their fingers in so many pies, like spiders, they are woven throughout society. They have informants and eyes everywhere. Yes, it did mention it.
I mean, by name?
No, not by name.
Okay. Whew.
Who's Chief Helker? Is he our Blue Coat contact?
He is the dock leader who
He's our
is
dock
your
worker.
web of informants.
He's our actual informant.
Yeah.
If you look on the territory.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hamish, you wanted to talk to...
All right. Well, if no one has strong opinions, I'm gonna go kill that girl. Sorry. Continue. Talk to Chief Helker.
But I don't have strong opinions.
Hamish, you wanted to talk to Madam Teslin.
Yeah. Looks like you're making a bunch of changes.
No, not changes. Just what would you call them? Just some interests, some new interests.
I raise my eyebrow. Like, what kind of interest? I say, with great interest.
You used the word interest twice. That must mean you're very interested. Oh, me and a few friends have, after hours, we like to get together and
Karaoke.
indulge in some of our passions.
Do you
Wow.
need another?
Another passion? No, I've got too many.
Another friend?
We're always looking for friends. How would you be of service?
Oh, I'm always of service.
Well, I must warn you, we get up to some pretty dark things. Some pretty wicked things.
Okay.
Far wickeder than happens here.
Well, you know me, Teslin. Do you think it's something I'd be interested in? There's excitement in my eyes.
You've never struck me as a reader.
He's got a point.
The actual reading?
Words, yes.
Oh. I thought you said it would be more wicked.
Oh, it's plenty wicked. It's just, there's some research involved. There's paperwork. There's rituals to know.
Do you need hot body every now and then?
Depends on how hot.
Well, if there comes a moment where you need more doing and less reading, let me know.
Oh, I'll keep you in mind, of course.
Yeah. Buy her another drink.
All right. So my heater just came on, so you probably won't be able to hear me for the next 5 minutes.
Still hear you. I can just definitely hear it.
Oh, it hasn't turned on yet.
Oh, gotcha. This is just it prepping.
Yep.
This is the pre-burn.
This is the pre-burn. Gotcha. About to be really loud, but so, it's also winter, so y'all can fuck off.
Dude, it's 80 degrees down here.
Well, it's not 80 here. It was like 8 degrees the other day.
Since you're so interested in ink rakes, I've got these papers. I lifted off the lady reporter back when Edlin got himself nicked.
Mm-hmm. You mean me?
Yes. I said Edlin.
Oh, you're talking to Timothy.
I'm talking to Timothy.
Oh, sorry.
That might be of interest to you. It was some other story she was working on. I believe it is would be up your alley. It's about something that Lady Astara is involved in, I believe.
Lady who?
Lady Astara, the one who set us up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Timothy my papers.
Okay.
On the Path of Echoes.
Yeah, your clock that you had going on.
Yep, because I hadn't actually started it yet.
Oh, you actually hadn't started it yet. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I had named it.
So, Danny, if you want, he's got a Path of Echoes expose clock. And it is 6 ticks. He doesn't have anything on it yet, but...
Nope. I just said
put
it up so I knew what to work on.
We could just do that. Look at that! There it is in the chat.
Yep, there it is.
Oh.
Yep. If you ever want to send something to the chat, you can hit that little bell thing.
Nice.
If there is a little bell.
will add that to my character sheet.
Okay. Okay.
So, Timothy, you've got one more downtime action, right? One more left, and then
Yes.
Bond, you still have 2.
I'm training with one of them.
Okay. Okay. What are you training?
Prowess.
What are you doing?
So what I am training.
You get jumped by red
is I'm
sashes
actually-
now.
I didn't even tell you what I was doing yet.
I don't care. You get jumped by red sashes.
They're
Stupid
everywhere. They
recessions.
hate us.
I'm practicing picking people's pockets, like in the bakery.
In the bakery. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Shitting where you eat.
So, no, I mean like on people like the guards we employed, and just saying, hey, let me know if you feel this
Oh.
and
So
whatnot.
they really would appreciate you not rubbing up against them, because they're
Oh, yeah.
hardened military men, and they do not appreciate your advances.
I'll let them know it's not personal. This is all business.
Oh, but they think it might be. They think it might be.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I'm only at 1 finesse, so that probably would be okay. So I'll do that. I'll pick Edlin's pocket and go deposit it in one of the guards' purses or whatever. And just see if I can how much I get away with.
Edlund, I've always wanted to ask this in this game. What's in its pockets?
Papers, razors,
A cool slug you found on the
Lids.
sidewalk?
do I even have pockets?
It's a good question.
You got a medical bag?
You have pockets?
Eh,
When did they invent pockets? I don't even know.
yeah.
Take the pouch off his belt. Whatever. You get the idea.
When was the pocket invented? This is vital to running this game. Crucial information.
Not really. It doesn't even correlate with real times.
I know.
Bilbo had them.
It's true. Bilbo had pockets.
But yeah, that's how I'm going to train.
Okay, cool.
So I don't get
I have a question about training.
Uh-huh.
Stupid red sashes.
If I train, can I mark an experience in my playbook advancement?
You can train playbook.
Okay.
You can train any of the 4
I-
things that you can put experience in. It's just you get bonuses when you do it with prowess.
Prowess.
I think I'm going to spend a coin and train again during downtime as well.
Okay. What are you training?
My playbook.
Okay, so you're going to be more of a cutter? What are you going to... is that actually going to finish you off or no?
No, it's not finishing me off.
But
But I think it will finish me off in this adventure, hopefully.
Okay.
What I'm hoping.
Cool. So Timothy, you've still got 2?
I should just have one.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
no, that's right. You indulge your
Vice.
vice.
He's
You
got
indulge
one,
your vice.
yeah.
Yep. I remember that
I'm
now.
gonna work on the Path of Echoes expose.
Okay.
I thought you might.
So, what are you going to do? How are you going to do that? So what it is,
I don't know
what it is,
What it is.
from
what it is.
my last time that I told Vaughn this, and Vaughn, correct me if I miss anything, but it is the start of an article that she was writing. It was like a lot of her research and interview notes and that sort of thing. About a group called the Path of Echoes. She didn't have a whole lot to go on at this point, but she was trying to put together a group called the Path of Echoes.
That sounds right. It's been a while
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we touched it.
A lot of it's like her shorthand and stuff, so you're just gonna have to like read through it, figure it
A lot
out.
of it's sort of coded.
Yeah,
Almost, yeah.
it was kind of
Okay,
a
well, I'm going to read through it and see what's going on.
okay. Well, that's going to be study, probably.
Is there like a study skill? What do I roll for
Yes.
that?
There's a
Under insight.
There is. Oh, wow. I am terrible at that.
How do you know
Okay.
how high your attribute is, Mark?
It's equal to that first column.
Okay.
Yeah. How many of those dots in the first column do you have filled?
Yep.
That's how much your attribute is.
Okay.
This be controlled standard?
It will be.
I got a 5.
Except you were rolling 0 dice, so you got a 3.
So you take the lowest result.
I'm sorry, what?
You were
So
rolling
you roll
0
Zero
dice.
That's right. Yes, I was rolling 0 dice.
So you
So you
actually
take the
take the
lower
lower
die.
die.
Boo.
Okay.
Yeah, boo.
So how many pieces of pie is that?
I am looking because I do not remember.
Probably 1.
It's a long-term project. Yep, it's 1.
1. Okay.
You can, of course, spend coin to do it again if you want.
Actually, I'm going to spend. No, wait a minute. I'm going to spend coin and train in study, I guess.
Okay, well, it's actually training in insight.
Okay, train in insight.
That'll give you a tick in insight. And how are you going to do that?
Study montage.
A study montage. That makes sense. You go to the library, check out some magazines.
Yep.
Read a
theme
book.
music playing in the background.
Read a
Got
book,
like a pencil
Timothy.
stuck behind my ear.
Read a book. Not a magazine, not the sports page, but a book.
Fucking book.
Fucking book.
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. You do it. You're totally trained.
Hooray!
Yay, training.
On, do you still have a downtime action?
I do. All right, so the apartment
I
she
thought
lived
you
in,
trained and then you got her apartment.
that was gathering information. That wasn't a roll. That wasn't
Yeah,
an
that's
actual
actually
downtime
not.
action.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only when you do the actual downtime activities
Oh,
that
nice.
require
Okay,
rolls
cool.
that take up your action. Anything else is,
Okay.
just regular role playing.
Her row house, did it have windows?
Yeah, of course.
Did one correspond to her room?
Everyone would have a window in their room. Sure.
Everyone has a window. Okay.
The issue is it's a row house, so that means
Mhm.
that some of their windows are like almost flush with the building next to. Here, let me turn this way. Yeah.
Okay. In this instance, was hers?
Hers would be one on the side because like the front windows are actually like the main rooms of the house, like the kitchen.
Okay.
Well, the kitchen would be in the back, but like the dining room and the foyer, those would be
So
the
her
windows
window is-
facing the street. So the room
Okay.
windows would be on the side, and they would be like probably in a real narrow alley.
Narrow enough to get up or too narrow for that?
It would be really difficult to climb. You can walk down there, but
Yeah. Is she a first floor or second floor? Like,
nobody's
where
on
is
the
she?
first floor.
okay,
like,
that's all
main-
open area.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as the gentlemen callers go, do they all go through the matron?
Oh yes.
And I assume she, does she check with the lady in question first? Like,
Oh,
is there
yeah.
is there a procedure?
Oh yeah. There's lots of procedures. Like
Okay.
they have to be introduced first, and cards have to be exchanged, and there has to be a
Okay.
first meeting in the tea room with other people present. And
When does the house go on lockdown?
it's actually pretty early, like probably 7 at night.
Okay. And that's when people stop, milling around. They're all
Yeah.
sort of tucked away at that point.
That's when all gentlemen callers are expected to be out.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And how is it? I mean, I assume it's secured by, like a lock of some kind.
Yes.
Okay.
She has a guard, but it's really just like the matron's like 16-year-old son.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So how about from the roof?
You could easily get onto the roof because it's pretty flush with all the other buildings,
Mm.
you know, in the row. So, and you know, like I said, the alley's pretty thin, so you can just jump across.
Okay. What floor is she on? Like, how tall is this row house?
Probably 4 or 5 floors.
Okay. Is she somewhere in the middle, or is she up top?
Let's say 3rd.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Probably going this side's not going to work then. If she was up top, I could probably manage that from the roof, but. So they're just like wide enough for a person to get in there, like to sidle in.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Space is kind of at a premium in the city.
Okay.
They can't really expand, you know.
Sure.
They got to move the lightning barriers. It's a big to-do.
Okay.
Tough.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice to just be able to slip in, but stupid lack of space.
So you want to go to our first break before you decide?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So we'll just go to a break, and Shane will decide what he wants to do, and it may be murder. We'll find
It might be.
Maybe, bro.
It's probably gonna murder.
We'll find out after this.